slingy round arm action bowlers.
It's bound to be full. And feeding the pads. Coming back for the second. Good running. Aggressive running. Good start.
Yeah, aggressive run.
Totally in tune with the bowler. Gill on strike now. It's the more familiar line that he likes to bowl, swinging away from the right-hander.
You can guess what he's thinking, Shubman Gill. He doesn't want to get clean bowled. He's looked magical in almost all the innings that he's played. You know, the typical Shubman Gill kind of look, majestic in the way he plays, complete dominance, class oozing from his batting, and suddenly he's been clean bowled twice this tournament.
Pretty tidy up until now from Tushara at the start of the innings, setting a nice little tone. Last ball, the first over. Chipping away on the onside, just with timing. 2 men out, only in the power play. Ends of the boundary. Tikshana bowling over number 2. Very used to bowling with the new ball. That's been smacked. That's timed perfectly. Up a tier, not quite. What a fine stroke that is. Welcome to the crease, Tikshana. But now, very straight run up from Tikshana. Full toss this time, straight to the fielder. Slight fumble, scramble. 1 run.
And again, another little sign as to how much singles are important. Hit the ball straight to the fielder. There was no chance of a single, but a fumble. And he was very happy to get off strike and get that single. This is Shubman Gill. Just stylishly clipping that one on the leg side. There's no margin for error when you have got Gill at the opposite end. So that was Tushara's last ball, last over.
Too many deliveries on the pads, both left and right, from Tushara in that first over. Having a quick look towards that mid-wicket region. Oh my goodness, that's a magnificent catch. That is unbelievable. That's a great comeback. It is Gill. He can't believe it either. Brilliant stuff from Tikshana.
They're very much trying to hit on the up, on the rise, which is fine. He wasn't really looking to hit a boundary or a 6 for that matter. He was maybe looking to play a 4-6 shot for a run. The nature of this pitch here, and something Tilak Verma said before the game as well, the ball just stops a little bit. You can see on the up, but this is more about the catch really than the surface. Tikshana didn't play against Bangladesh in that crunch game, and you can see the value he brings.
Well, that was a stunning catch. Unbelievable catch. Suryakumar Yadav at the crease now. Opportunity for him to bat for some time in this game. Off the mark smartly.
Somewhere he wants an innings. Hong Kong, China, or was it against Oman? Yeah, against Oman. Not today.
Smashed away. No one there. 4 more. The big boundary hitter, Abhishek.
We've seen the ball disappear to the boundary, but there was something flying in the air, a flying object. There you go. Maybe, I don't want to mention the brand name, but something that measures your heartbeat and everything, the steps. So Abhishek Sharma hit that for a 4 and immediately pointed to the bowler that you've lost your, whatever that is.
If it was a heartbeat monitor from Tikshana, it's probably going at about 200 beats per minute after that catch he took, and the 6 he got hit for.
It's suddenly to 0 because it was not in contact with the wrist anymore.
It also burst off his wrists. Late, really late. Good stop. Saved the boundary.
On the ball.
Oh, that's high. It's been smacked for 4. The umpires might get involved here. Straight away he does.
his calmness is one of his great strengths. Now this is a ball that might just put any batter off. Just the height of the ball, but look at him, he's just cashed in and he looked the part, waiting for the ball there. The first reaction of a batter when you see the ball at that height, it was almost chest high, is surprise. But he was just waiting for it. Great connection.
Yeah, particularly when you're a yard or so down the crease as well, down the pitch. So it's a no ball, so this is now a free hit. Tries to belt that one. Squeeze it. 4 runs. Punishment from ABISHAKE. Yet again.
The first time I've seen him lose shape in trying to play an attacking shot, and it had a lot to do with that being a free hit ball. So he knew this one had to go. So there was a little more sort of an effort to really belt that ball. You won't see that again. But he lost his shape, inside edge, but that's 10 runs now in the last 3 deliveries.
Already that run rate is at 12.35. ABISHAKE 25 off a dozen. In on the pads. It's no real threat at all there. 14 off the over, 36 for 1.
HBL कार लोड का लोएस्ट मार्कअप रेट सिर्फ 9.99%। जहां ख्वाब वहां HBL।
जोंग बचत बाजार दे रहा है आपको स्पेशल अटेंशन। अभी माई जोंग ऐप से ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करें या *3535 हैश डायल करें और अपने बजट के हिसाब से बेहतरीन ऑफर्स लगाएं।
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और कप।
बच्चों बिरयानी तैयार है।
नानी के घर जाना है, लेकिन खाली हाथ तो नहीं जा सकते। इन ड्राइव के साथ हम राइड्स बुक करते हैं और ड्राइवर से मुनासिब कीमत तय करते हैं ताकि नानी का तोहफा रह न जाए। इन ड्राइव राइड्स ऐसे जैसे आप चाहें।
Catch, caught and bowled. Good news for Sri Lanka as he's back on the park now, so he's okay to bowl again. Couple of tall building blocks already in this innings after being asked to bat, so we're quite happy to bat. They wanted to bat first. In the air for a while, on the bounce.
Good to see Shana back on the field, so some treatment done on the wrist and is ready to bowl because it was important for him to cash in on the little setback that is given India. Is looking at Sky's performances this year. Is at the non-strikers end.
A little bit quicker that time. Bottom edge, just the single.
And what you saw there, this is the reason why we are not quite seeing the 200s at Dubai. The ball tends to stop in the outfield if not timed well. You're in the spotlight, Abhishek Sharma. Yes, Sky's performances this season in T20s haven't quite reached the skies as they normally do. 9 innings, 87 runs, average of 12, strike rate 113. He's been a little quiet by his own standards, lofty standards. You might think that is just a little blip.
Enormously talented. He's going away, going to pick up a couple. There's that outfield just slowing up a fraction, 2 more. Abhishake's got a couple of things that are really, as a non-striker's end at the moment, there's a couple of things that are really interesting to watch. The fact that he holds the bat so high on the handle, a bit like an Adam Gilchrist does. The other thing about Abhishek is the fact that he breaks the rules in respect to the backlift. He's not worried about his backlift. His backlift's coming from around about 3rd slip. He doesn't mind. He hits it so sweetly and hits down the lines and hits straight so well. There's a little bit of Quinton de Kock about his style to me. I mean, Abhishek's an extraordinary cricketer. Quinton de Kock has just come out of retirement, the one-dayers. But Abhishek's just an amazing striker of the ball and terrific player. But it's great to watch how he's a bit different.
And this has changed. This scoring area that you see of Abhishek, for a while he was just heavily scoring on the offside, especially square on the off. But that has changed.
Little bit turn, side edge onto the pad.
I mentioned the long handle. Nobody does that anymore. And interesting, the term he wielded the long handle came from the fact that in the olden days when they wanted to get power and play the big shots, the theory was that you just held the bat very high on the handle, both the hands very high on the handle.
Oh, that's a nice drive. Over pitch, got the treatment deserved. 4 runs. Total control.
And normally with other teams, you see a wicket fall and you see the run rate drop. They have lost Shubman Gill, but the run rate never drops. Keep saying this and watch these Indian batters come one after the other. Just too much ability. Too much ability for teams like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh. SURY is slightly out of form, but you just saw the class of the man with that shot.
See the grips these two players. Sky, you can see that he's not choking the bat, but his gloves are right down towards the splice of the bat. Whereas Abhishek, you can see quite a bit of the handle, a few inches of the handle when he has his normal grip. There's some turn again, eased onto the onside. Comfortable stuff for India at the moment. 8 from that, 4 done.
Thereabouts. There are a couple of teams maybe.
Oh, what a shot that is. Just makes it look easy. The 50 comes up. And once again in double quick time. Just the timing of the move going down the track, giving himself room. Makes it a lot easier than it looks.
Too good, too good. He knows Chamira would take it across him. That's why he's giving himself room. He's not rushed at all. Chamira is bowling pretty quick. Though that last one was a slower delivery. But to react so quickly, it's amazing.
Well, just checking the ball. But once again, he's gone past 30. That's 7th time he's done it. In fact, 6 times he's done it. And now, today, the 7th. He just sets up the game for you. Again, striking at over 200. 51 for 1.
Good crowd in. India in the final, Sri Lanka going nowhere, but very well supported, and that's good to see. Well, looks like the ball's taken a battering. They're going to be replaced. But once again, off to a flyer are India. And the way they attack the bowlers, it just puts the opposition team under pressure straight away. Body language changes, they become clumsy. Well, he takes anyone on, but the contest to look out for.
Yeah, this will be on Sunday. I think this is 1 wicket Pakistan will want early.
And fair to say, they've come up against each other twice. Abhishek Sharma's won on both occasions. A 6 off the very first ball in both games. One off the front foot, one off the back foot. What can we expect on Sunday?
Nicely played, just using the pace, getting into a good position.
He's so unpredictable. Chamira shortening the length because a couple of occasions are
up in the circle. And this time, it's the offside that he peppers. 1 bounce over the rope. 15 off the over.
balls. He's faced 19 here today.
Here's the option of going down the ground with mid-on and mid-off up. And he can use the pace as well with the fine leg and third man up in the circle. He'll be trying to outguess the bowler. There he comes. Does exactly that. Down the ground for 4. In fact, might just be pulled back. Yes. Should have taken 3 there, but he thought it might go to the fence.
slow outfield, isn't it? Dubai's been plugging. If you hit it in the air, it plugs. It doesn't skid through like most of the grounds. And 175, if you get here in Dubai, could be 200 plus in another ground because of the value for shots. SRILANKA's done well. This happened right underneath us, so we know that it will be just the two. With deep mid-wicket in, extra effort to go down the ground from Abhishek rather than with Nuwan Tushara's swing.
That's easy pickings. Full toss. And put away. 50 partnership comes up. And it's Abhishek Sharma who's been the aggressor.
He's been one hit away from another half century.
Pulls. And another half century. His third on the trot. It's come off just 22 balls. And he's playing another blinder.
What a player. Just seems to be getting better and better. He comes, he sees it short, and he's able to adjust. Slower delivery or quicker delivery still takes a bit of skill, a lot of skill in fact, to adjust and control a shot like that.
His consistent run continues. A lot of people have come just to see him play today. Modern entertainer, number 1 T20 batsman in the rankings, and playing like one.
Yeah. Ball was not in his slot, the slot that he was looking for to free his arms, and he defends. Because most other players in situations like this, when they're going, they keep going. Well, on Sunday, the final. Geez, it's the first time in India-Pakistan final in 41 years.
Yeah, that should be a real crack.
In as many overs in this phase, and then at the bottom of the innings to finish or to give Sri Lanka that oomph to their batting, because he's probably one of the very few big hitters that the Sri Lankan team has.
Last 10 innings for Sky, 99 runs, the highest of 47. That's sweet. Really nicely played. And just picks his spot at will. Well, another half century for him. His third back-to-back.
22 balls, that got him going. The first 6 of Teekshana. Couple of shots that were streaky, which went towards fine leg, but then didn't he play his options so well? Hit a boundary to all parts, every part of the ground. Square of the wicket, down the ground.
Pads and the umpire was non-committal.
High, not perfectly timed though. Deep mid-wicket underneath it, taken. Kamindu Mendes out on the boundary. One of the few we have seen not timed by Abhishek.
And Mendes is a wonderful fielder. He is a terrific fielder. He's not going to drop that. Didn't have to move at all, halfway down, inviting that, but maybe it might have not gone off the middle, might have been more towards the bottom end. Look at that. Positions himself and takes it comfortably. So, Abhishek Sharma, he should be upset. He's missed out on yet another 100. Having batted so well, 61 of 31. It's 92 for 3 in the 9th over.
Sanju Samson is the new man at the crease. Whistle of Abhishek. SRILANKA picking up the wicket. Good catch. Kamindu Mendes out on the deep mid-wicket boundary.
So two relatively new batters at the crease. Tilak Verma is 9. One boundary there.
Job to do for Sanju Samson. Just batted twice in the tournament, 50 against Oman, 13 against Pakistan. Think about the number of runs. Abhishek Sharma scored nearly 40% of all India's runs in this tournament. Now been dismissed. And there are 11 overs remaining. That's how good he has been. Oh, beautifully timed. Away through extra cover for 4.
This man has got loads of talent, Tilak Verma. Loads of talent. Look at the ease with which he's...
Just the one. 100 comes up. Exactly 10 and over. India going out.
That's clean. Down the ground for 6. So the 50 partnership comes up.
Effortless, clean as a win. Anyway, he can just go out and rest now, because that can aggravate that injury.
So 11 of the over, 15 gone.
Tilak Verma at time just tried to give him the strike.
Oh, that's a big into the crowd. Well, fractionally short, and he's muscled that over deep mid-wicket.
Used the crease beautifully just before the ball delivered. He just went on a battle. 19 conceded and a free hit. Nothing is happening for Sri Lanka. Let's have a look at the front foot. 9 belongs to the umpire.
Real pressure on the bowler now. Early in the over, he's been hit for 6. This is a free hit. Just taking the pace off. See that coming with the 3 men behind the wicket, all in the ring.
Got a couple of variations. The off cut at the back of a hand. He's not very quick. He's just a slow medium pacer. And it's difficult to bowl against players like Sanju. Look at that shot. And of course, Tilak Verma. This partnership is now worth 66 of 41 deliveries. They're cruising towards 200 plus. India.
It's shipped in the air. This should be taken. A good catch. Good catch running back. And just trying to force the pace. Sanju Samson dismissed there. He's gutted.
Makes you think, does he not have any faith in his fielders? Look at that. It's gone miles up in the air. Didn't quite connect it. It was the length ball. It was what you would call a ball in the slot for the big shot. But this is a magnificent catch. The turn back from his follow through and then run backwards and take that catch. It is special, outstanding. Hardik gone for 2, 162 for 5. First ball of the 17th over. Was waiting for the TV umpire to confirm, which is fair.
On his way to the change room. Well, that's going to be called a wide. At 152. Firing that down the leg side off the pad. $188 on the board now. He calls the other two highest totals so far in this edition of the Asia Cup. One to Afghanistan, one to India. Was clubbed that fairly flat on the bounce, and just the one there on the leg side. That's why the line is being bowled at this stage. And again, it's going to be exercise for the umpire, though. Wide has been called.
Well, at that pace, if the ball gets a little bit of an outside edge, it's going to fly over that fielder at short third, or what you would maybe call deep second slip or third slip.
Has played very well. He's just striding around there at the non-striker's end at the moment. He'd love to get down on strike. He's on 48. At the moment, it's Aksa Patel who's on strike with a dozen. It's good work, really good work. Tilak Varma does get down to the business end.
This is a very good start to it, the final over. Very good start, just 3 runs so far and 1 wide. This is an excellent bit of fielding by the fielder there. He's in form. He's in form. He took a super catch, and now this brilliant save. He saved 3 runs.
148. Might have got a nick on that. I heard a bit of a noise. They're going to scamper through for 1. So there was a nick. So he moves to 49. Very, very fine nick on a full toss. Very animated tonight. Sanath Jayasuriya has been doing a lot of chatting to his charges. He's out there at the halfway mark, having a big chat to his team. He doesn't do much talking that we see anyway. 2 balls left. Squeezed away. Just going to be the one. No, they're going to come back for 2. But Tilak Varma's not going to get a chance to get to that 50 mark unless, of course, something strange happens with this last delivery.
So that's it. That's a super final over. 7 runs only, no boundary. They've just been singles, and now with 2 is used the angle and the Yorker to very, very good effect. Chamira certainly has.
4 runs off this last delivery will take them to 200. That'll be a nice round number for India. They've played really well today, I think. A couple of individual performances have been sparkling. Just seen throughout the whole Asia Cup. Last ball picked up superbly, and that's gone for 6. They've gone past that 200 mark. Really good total there from India. Good blow from Aksa Patel at the end.